Being gamers, we all have our opinions. A hated game we hate, and a loved game we love. But what about the games you like but everyone else seems to hate? Well, this may be an unoriginal list, but my one is different from any others. The only rules are, one game per franchise, and obviously from games I played. So now I present my top 11 games I like but no one else does. But why 11? I could think of one other entry I didn't want to miss out. Let's get started! Epic Mickey 2 is known as the bottom of the barrel of the Epic Mickey duology, and I don't see why this game is hated. I love nearly every bit of this game. I love the paint mechanic of this game, I love the story, I loved Oswald, and the overworlds were amazing. In fact, it was one of my time wasters on the PS3 because one of my favorite TV shows from my childhood was Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That entertained me. This is surprising to most of you, but Super Smash Bros. Brawl is literally known as the black sheep of the franchise. I think the main reason why this game was hated is because of the competitive Melee players. Yeah, it wasn't as good as Melee, but you have to admit this game is broken. With the tripping and Meta Knight, this game is still really broken. I personally like the Subspace Emissary. I feel like that it was really entertaining and it was a real time waster for me. And you can see why I like this game. Mortal Kombat 8, or MK vs. DC, is panned along with the other shameless Mortal Kombat games. However, considering it was the only one that was rated M, I could only play that. And surprisingly, I enjoyed it. Yeah, back then, I didn't know which games were good and how awesome it is that the Mortal Kombat universe is crossing over with the DC universe. In fact, I love the story and gameplay, the voice acting and character roster are excellent, and the cutscenes are awesome. But Dark Khan is hard as heck and could go sent up! Seriously don't get the hate for Star Fox Zero. While I don't like this game as much as the other three on this list, I personally enjoy it. The controls, yes, are a big problem, but teaming up with a partner can make it easier. One person controls the camera with the Wii U gamepad, and the other person controls the main character/vehicles. While there are levels I am not a big fan of, I really like the game overall. So yeah, Star Fox Zero is a game I like, but not a huge fan of the Star Fox series, but still like it. I will admit it, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash will get boring after a while because of the few modes, but I'd still play if I want to play tennis. In fact, call me biased, but tennis is my favorite sport, which is why Top Spin is one of my favorite tennis games of all time. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is the only Mario Tennis game I played, and complain all you want, I loved growing big. It just felt like I was the Incredible Hulk and Ultra Smashing the ball out of the court. Speaking of the tennis courts, there are so many different options to choose from, which are awesome. And the character roster was great. Seriously, they put Sprixie Princess from Super Mario 3D World in. And that's Mario Tennis Ultra Smash for you. Just like Star Fox Zero, I don't skip the hatred for Wii Play. I get it is a big step down from Wii Sports, but I love to play this game for enjoyment. I loved playing 8's Pool as a kid, and even today I still like it and I was put in it. I used to be in a horse riding club, and they put that in, and glow hockey. Awesome! I can see it is Black Sheep number 2 from the Wii original games, but I just can't help it but enjoy it. Yes, punch me in the face because I like Halo ODST. During the first mission, I really liked the gameplay. In fact, when you're playing co-op on the campaign, it makes the game more awesome in my opinion. In fact, the co-op was one of the reasons why I like this game so much. But yeah, I will have to agree, it is not as good as Halo 5 or Halo Combat Evolved. The Halo games I also played, but Halo ODST was just good. The most overhated games of all time appears on here. Yeah, hate me all you want because I kinda like the Call of Duty series, other than Modern Warfare 3. Let's look at the games I played so far. Black Ops 1, it's good but not as good as the rest. Black Ops 2, my second favorite game in the franchise. Call of Duty Ghosts, I'm sorry, I like it. It is my fourth favorite game in the series. And Advanced Warfare, loved it. Favorite game in the franchise. I used to absolutely hate this franchise as a kid, mostly because it was too popular. But I gave it another chance and I liked it. I'm super sorry haters, okay? I love skateboarding games. Sonic Riders, Skate 3, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 are my favorite skateboarding games of all time. And while Skate 3 does get hate, it doesn't compare to Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. Many people overlook this game because they call it a Tony Hawk ripoff. I didn't really care. I enjoyed skateboarding around Pizza Planet from Toy Story and Pride Rock from The Lion King. The missions were decent, not gonna lie, and my character roster was good. In fact, you can customize your own skater and go on an Extreme Skate Adventure original track, which is awesome. I like Extreme Skate Adventure overall. It's a good game and my third favorite skateboarding game. Before I even played this game, I knew this game was bad to begin with. I didn't care it was a Smash Brothers ripoff, I wanted to get it. I was waiting for me to play it, looking awesome. And when I played it, I absolutely loved it. Sure, it may be a Super Smash Brothers ripoff, but it has some enjoyment. In fact, this game is something Smash doesn't. The arcade mode is each character's own story modes and they're awesome. including my final boss Polygon Man, who is treated awful. I love the combat mode. In fact, my top 20 level 3 super moves will be made. But what is number 1? Rise of Lyric. Before you smash that dislike button and kill me, just hear me out. I will agree Sonic Boom is a bad game. The gameplay wasn't anything special, the story wasn't that interesting, and the redesigns are just no. Let me explain why I like this game. First off, I like the gameplay. It combines platforming with puzzles to solve obstacles across the game. The story? I loved it. In fact, it isn't bad. The redesigns? Yeah, while a step down from the originals, I loved all of them except for Knuckles. The boss battles were enjoyable as well. Shadow, Eggman, and Lyric are some of the best boss battles I've ever faced in a Sonic game. And speaking of Lyric, people pan him for being the worst villain in Sonic history. The truth is, I absolutely love Lyric. His backstory was awesome, his personality is great, and his boss is great. Now, I'm User1Campbell, and I better end this video before I get haters after me.